Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of...
Bananarama.
Yeah, that. It's also TigerTails Radio. I am TK. I'm hiding in the booth. I am over here, in fact. Hello!
He has camera. Leave the camera there. The camera will never move.
It will. It'll go like that, and then it'll go like that, then that, and then that, and then that, and then somebody will get epilepsy and fall over.
You can't get epilepsy.
That's true.
We'll have an epileptic attack.
Seizure, as they may say.
As they do say, yes.
Maybe not in that accent, though.
Oh dear, he appears to be having an epileptic. It's like, seriously.
No, yeah, for
Go
lunch.
back to Victorian England where you belong, you absolute twit.
No, he's having an epileptic for dinner. On rye bread. With a hint of lime.
Oi.
Speaking of hints of lime, on the sofa there is a Hedgington.
Hello, everybody.
And there is also a Xavier.
Yep.
If you're wondering why I'm wearing my hip-hop clothes, it's because my previous choice of attire was vetoed.
It was.
So, yes, yeah.
It did not show up well on camera at all. I mean, Xavier's
Yes,
choice...
naked Hedgesaurus, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, Xavier's choice of grey is...
Grey. Grey.
And he's advertising the company he works for.
Grey.
Which is great, so when he's slacking off his workplace, you'll know where he works.
Grey.
Thing is, there's also a gym company called Vitality. So we either think he works for a gym or an MLM corporation. Which one do you believe?
I believe
Hey.
the MLM.
I'll give you a clue. It's not the MLM Corporation.
Give you another clue. It's not the gym either.
This is why we don't let Hedgie out.
Hello.
Hedgie came out years ago.
Came out, then he went back in.
Yeah. And now he's enjoying the waifus.
Yes, I am. I like the waifus.
But do they like Hedgie? That's the question.
They don't get a choice.
And this is why he's not allowed out.
They're reasonable or civilized people ever.
Yeah.
But yes,
Well,
hello.
when we get some civilized people around, then yes.
Charleston says, myself and my otter are here.
Hooray!
Biohazard's here as well.
Woohoo!
I'm here. We're not likely to get a froggy tonight because he is currently rescuing the dog
Oh, from where?
from the dog sitter.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Dog rescue.
Because, yes, he went out and had a nice time in Manchester over the weekend and so left the dog with the dog sitter.
Ah,
And now the dog is being fetched. Which is ironic, really, because it's normally the dog that does the fetching.
yes.
No. This is Jess we talk about. Jess does not do fetch.
Oh, Jess does fetch. Jess does an awful lot of fetch. What Jess
just
doesn't
doesn't
do...
let go.
Yeah, she doesn't give it back once she's fetched.
Like, no take, only throw.
Exactly. I want you to throw this, but I don't want to give it to you. What a quandary I am in. Until such time when she really actually does want you to throw it, in which case you will know about it, because she will pester you to throw it until you actually throw the bloody thing.
Yes.
And then she will not give it back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's good for one time only. One throw, that's all you get.
No take, only throw.
It's fun. It is fun.
The wrestling of the dog to get the throw toy.
To get the throw toy, yes.
But yes, it is TigerTails Radio, Season 14, Episode 10 already.
Oh.
We have hit double digits.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh.
We are rattling through this.
He says rattling. We have just hit 10 weeks. Just hit 10 weeks. I would hardly call that rattling.
Well, it feels like we only started a couple of weeks ago. And all of a sudden, we're 10 weeks in, and I was going, hey!
In our logo, why is the S so truncated?
Where?
In our logo with Studio and Season 14, the S is barely
Oh,
there.
in the thumbnail.
Yeah, it's like a really droopy S.
I don't know. I don't understand that font.
That font is weird.
Yeah.
It is a weird font, but it's tiger striped, so it's allowed.
It's got an open P, a truncated S. It's like, good grief. I reckon somebody's kid went, Daddy, I've designed some letters. No, I wonder what I can do with those.
Yeah.
What they didn't design is the number bloody 9, though, did they?
Well, don't you know? 7, 8, 9.
Obviously.
Yes, hello, TigerTails Radio. This is where old jokes go to survive on life support.
It's
Bunk
because
up
they
to
can't be
Hedgie.
claimed by anyone. They're free jokes.
Yeah, I just want to understand why you keep claiming them, you know.
Because they're free. I will claim anything that's free.
Biohazard says, give it a rest,
F-R-E-E.
Hedgie.
Yeah.
And Charleston says, well, it's still better than Comic Sans. Unless you're
Yeah.
autistic, in which case Comic Sans is amazing.
Unless you're artistic.
Autistic.
Autistic.
Oh, autistic, right.
Yeah, not autistic, sorry, the other one. What's the one? Dyslexic, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently dyslexic people find Comic Sans easier to read.
Oh.
Yay, you get to read the font that everyone makes fun of. How well do you feel?
You get to read...
Charleston Rat says, I am autistic!
And
how he said
moving
it.
on.
In
Yeah.
capitals.
Indeed, all in caps, with a laughing emoji.
Yes.
Yes.
And an exclamation point.
And then the forwarding address for Hedgie, so, you know.
Yes. Oh, work's doing a weird thing, which I'm not too happy about, but I'm not going to talk about it on the show. That just reminded me of it. But it's dead.
TK has issues.
I do have issues, but that's beside the point. Let us go into the review of the week, shall we?
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
It
How
is.
was Hedgie's week? How was
It's
Hedgie's
where
week?
we talk about how we're doing.
It
Yes,
was that
how
jingle
was it,
quieter
Hedgie's
than
week?
usual.
It felt quieter, but
It
then
did.
I'm sat next to Hedgie, so you
Yeah.
have no way of me telling you otherwise of anything.
So, my week was interesting. Again, it
Lies.
was back to my usual 3 days per week as opposed to the 5, which was like intense. So, yeah,
Because he's a part-timer.
not part-timer. I
I
do
only work-
admin days as well.
I only work 3 days a week. Yeah, that sounds part-time to me.
So yeah, I was previously on 5 days and 2 admin days, which is 7 days. So, yeah. Thankfully, though, our third Games Master has returned from his holiday, so we can get back to normal. So, yeah.
Until the other Games Master goes on their holiday. And then, hello, Shit Creek, where did your paddle go?
Yes, unfortunately that will happen. But right now, we've got 3 pickaxes in the snow, and we're climbing up Mount Everest.
Yeah, only trouble is I've only got one each.
This explains much.
Yes. So, yeah, I was doing that. And then I got this weekend off, which was like, yeah, I get to sit in the lounge and play games. All right, superb.
While the rest of us went out and did shit.
Yes, you went out and saw The Lion King.
We did.
I've seen it 4 times already. I don't need to see it again.
I've seen it 25 times now.
Yes.
And
but
I will happily see it
I've
again.
Seen it 4 times, and that's enough for me. You know? It's like
This is an argument that has been going on for quite some time, by the way.
TK's one of those people that goes, you've only seen it 4 times, but it's the greatest thing ever. You can't get bored of this. And
Hedgie rises to the bait and continues to argue.
He's good at that.
Not arguing, just rising to the bait.
Yeah, rising to the bait. He's brilliant at rising to the bait.
I'm like a fish. I will go after any kind of bait. Yes.
He's
That's
very easy.
lies. Fish do not go after any kind of bait. Ah.
He has got you there.
How do you know?
I used to fish.
I've been
I
fishing.
see. Were you any good?
Did you hear the comment that I started with?
He
Not
said,
all
he
fish.
said he used to fish. I said I've been fishing.
Been
Did you
fishing.
hear either of us say we've ever caught anything?
Oh, I caught shit, but you know,
Yes, you caught shit.
The only thing I caught was a cold.
fish. This is why you don't go fishing in the rain.
I didn't.
Okay, you went fishing in Barbara.
I did not go fishing in Barbara. Ooh.
Fishing in Steve.
So, yes, I was back to that. And today I was in the
Nude.
office doing some filming for a corporate video. So,
Ooh, fun.
yeah. So I got to do that. And I got to come back and do a bit of editing while wearing my choice of clothing, at which point it was then vetoed. It was like, go and put some clothes that we deem appropriate on.
You know you can shorten that sentence to go and put some clothes on.
yeah, that pretty much summed up the entire conversation.
Right,
It's like,
case in point,
no.
I was wearing something that covered my entire
All
body.
right, so let's run down this. Are you on Twitch? No. Are you a body painter? No. Are you any kind of woman with cleavage who is determined to make sure people just always notice said cleavage while playing games? No. So therefore, you wear clothes.
Wait. A body
Jesus.
painter. Is that the person being painted or the person painting?
Well,
Yes.
technically, it's the person painting,
Yes.
because the person being painted is a model.
Yes.
And
And if you are the painter, that means you don't have to wear the clothes
We're
either.
not going to finish this segment, by the way,
No,
just to let you know.
the body painter wears clothes.
Okay.
It is the person being painted upon who is normally in some
So
degree
it
of
is the
undress.
paintee who doesn't wear the clothes.
That's correct.
So Xavier should have said, are you a body paintee? As opposed
Well,
to a painter.
Are you a body
These
paint
guys
canvas?
don't watch Twitch, to be honest. You can tell.
I watch Twitch, thank you very much.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You watch porn.
I watch Project Melody on Twitch.
In all fairness, with the
Porn.
I was going to say with what's been going on Twitch recently.
How do you can't get porn on Twitch?
Oh, yes, you
get
can.
banned.
There
Wow, you are out of touch, mate.
there is a person who's undergoing quite some controversy at the moment, whose name I don't remember, who has been boning on Twitch, not once, but twice, and is still somehow on the platform.
There are members of the furry community who do things live on Twitch, and members of the furry community go, "Yeah, we're not associated with these fuckwits. Go away."
That's because
This says
That's because
something.
Twitch's automatic thing goes, that's an animal, that's not a human, that's fine.
Ottoman in the comments in the Discord going,
Are you fishing for a laugh?
Well, no, I was fishing for fish, but these guys apparently are looking for a joke with the wrong bait. But hey,
I'm fishing for an argument.
yeah, but you're living with Hedgie, so you're always going to get something small and something you need to throw back every 5 minutes. And TK sat there going, "I cannot argue this."
No, TK's going, I have too many replies to that line, and you know when you get just too much choice and you basically freeze up?
Oh, you mean kid in the candy shop syndrome?
Yeah,
Oh, I hate that.
yeah.
What? Too many choices of things?
Way too many
the
choices.
The kid in the candy shop situation. Kid goes into old-fashioned sweet shop, suddenly sees all of the options, and realizes that there is no way in hell they're going to be able to have all of the options at the one time.
Yes.
Which means even if they are eating sweets, there are sweets that are not being eaten. So therefore, the world is not right.
Yes.
This is
I
shit
believe
I learned
that
from
happens
Terry Pratchett.
to a lot of people when the Steam sale turns on.
Strangely enough, I haven't bought a Steam game for a while.
I have,
I know.
because we recently finished it. Well,
Yes.
I say finished. We got to one ending.
We recently got to an ending, despite TK.
We could have got to 2 endings.
Despite TK.
We could have done 2 endings, but we didn't. 'Cause
Yes.
Mr. Xavier happened.
We also were good dads, so therefore we got the non-canonical ending, but the best ending, so fuck y'all.
Yeah. The most satisfying ending.
You can get the canonical ending. How? By being a bad dad. I don't want to roleplay that, thank you.
Okay. Right. So, getting back on track, my week. Down
No
from
chance.
5 days to 3 days, corporate video filming, gaming on Saturday and Sunday. Pass it over to Mr. Xavier, who should be seated to my left.
At least he knows his left and right.
He's on stage right, according to the camera.
I can't
but
stage right according to the camera, but at least he knows left.
I said to my left.
Indeed.
So, work week, fairly typical. I gotta say, recovering from bank holiday week was a pain still.
One day off and it upsets the entire
It does.
section.
Fucking
It's like,
does.
"Ah!"
Do you know what it's like to experience 5 days worth of work in 4 days? It's a nightmare. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. So thankfully things have gotten sensible now, I will say.
Lucky you.
Well, it's like, things look reasonable. I'm fully expecting the other shoe to drop at some point this week, but
So,
hey ho.
here's a question.
Yes.
If everyone's going, we want the bank holiday, and then complain that there's 5 days of work in 4 days, why have the bank holiday?
Right, so I'm gonna lay this out to you. A lot of the people who want the bank holiday are all the people who work on bank holidays, right? Now, I'm gonna say this because they're all the retail people. You know, the people whose contracts, because shit happens in England, where all of that work for banking on holiday, where you can get extra money, yeah, all of that's gone. So it's like, we want the day off instead. No. Meanwhile, all the people who don't have to work on the bank holidays because their shit gets shut down, especially in the financial sector, where it's a case of, we don't want to do it, and everyone goes, all right. We suddenly realise that for 4 days we're going to have to deal with 5 days worth of work, yet somehow it's going to feel worse. And then we have Christmas coming, by the way, kiddies.
The short weeks are always the longest.
Thankfully, it's quiet over Christmas.
Speak for your feckin' self,
Yeah.
asshole.
Well, it's because we primarily deal with brokers. Although life is different to health, so it's not going to be as quiet as it used to be.
Life is
on
so
health.
different to health. Yes, your health can't end. Your life can.
So
Your health
work
can end.
work's pretty much work. The bank holiday week, yeah, that can suck a fuck. So it's pretty much a case of by Friday I'd had enough of the week. Really did. Wednesday I did manage to get a stream of Tunic done, which was nice.
Ooh, yes.
More progress and more holy shit. This
That's
game
the
is
cutesy Zelda game.
No, it's not. It's not a cutesy Zelda game. It's Dark Souls with a fox skin.
Fox Souls.
I keep running across shit where it's a case of, oh yeah, you know Metroidvania, that hard as ball games? Yeah, we like that as well, by the way. Thanks, fuck you. Oh, by the way, here's a boss that you're not entirely sure if is story required, so mandatory or optional. Have fun with him. I'm not having fun with him. He's fucking hard. Tough. All right, okay. I still need to try and figure out what the fucking manual reads like because it's all in the game language, and it's like.
Wait, what platform did you buy that on?
Tunic.
Steam.
It's on Steam.
I haven't bought a Steam game in a long time, he says.
Yes, because you want to know the strange and surreal thing.
Go on.
A lot of these games that I have on my Steam library, and there's a fair few, I have bought in previous Steam sales. The word of optimization there is previous.
But Tunic's a relatively modern game.
So are a lot of things that we could consider. The only things that I'm not buying currently are things that are literally releasing this year on consoles. And there's a reason for that. Don't fucking own the consoles. As much as TK can go, but I've got a PS5. It's like, I'm not buying games for your PS5. I am not your fucking parents.
I don't need you to buy games for my PS5. because
No, you need to play some of the games still on your PS5. So yeah,
I've only got what 1, 2.
Friday
3,
stream was
4.
Brock.
Friday
stream was Brock, so we had fun with that one. Then on Saturday we did a little stream to finish off because we realised there's no way in hell we're going to continue on late into the early morning again.
It was only a 3-hour, 40-odd minute stream. That one.
No, our stream wasn't that long for Friday.
No, not
but
Friday's one. I mean the long investigation stream.
The investigation stream of hell. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that again on a Friday, so it was like sleep, get up, start bimbling around and doing stuff for Saturday.
Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Eat, sleep,
No.
rave, repeat.
And then we finished off Brock for that ending on the Saturday. We then headed off to the Mayflower.
Yep.
For the Lion King, because I've not seen it. Neither my wife or myself have seen it on stage. So it was quite interesting to see what it's like. It's just a shame I will never get to see the original production, because I know there was a significant amount of shit part of the original production
That's not in the production anymore.
that's not in the production anymore.
What have they taken away?
Well, we can talk about that in Done and Dusted, because TK showed me some other things, so we can talk about it in Done and Dusted.
Okay.
Well, there you go. There's something to look forward to.
We've got some
today.
done and dusted shit
Yeah,
tonight.
we got
Yay!
content. Yeah, because we're coming towards
Why is,
quarter to 10 to.
why is it still objecting?
Have fun.
Oh,
Sophie.
it was going so well.
No,
It
it
was.
doesn't. So Sunday was another chill day, more household chores and stuff, and then it was a case of head off to do some role play, come back, sleep, and then this Monday they've finally managed to cotton on to the fact that I should also be doing early. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is an 8 till 5, which is great because it's like roll out of bed, set everything up. Go, wow, I'm starting an hour before most of the people are in the fucking building to support. Yay! It's the just in case anyone needs help. It ain't. Oh, it's just in case anyone calls. Before the lines are open. Yeah. Bullshit.
You found a way to bypass it.
Bullshit. Sorry,
It's just a case if somebody comes to the office and we have to patch them through to you.
No, it's that they don't because they can't, and that's why I enjoy my job. I see you've been dealing with this person. Can I pass him through to you?
No.
No. Oh, but you've been dealing with it. Read my notes. But I don't understand them. I'm going to repeat the question under the assumption that you think I care. Read my notes. But what do they mean? Well, a basic comprehension of English level.
How many of these people actually went to some kind of educational area?
I'm assuming most because they got a job.
Oh,
Yeah, they got a job. It's just they don't want to think. It's like, aha, I see. Someone else has been dealing with this, so therefore I don't have to. And it's like, no, that's your job. But you spoke to them months ago. Yes, months ago. Now talking to you. Bye bye. Stop it.
Oi.
When I first started doing call center work, it was like, oh yes, helpful. Oh yes, I will take over. Oh yes, I will do this. Oh, I've picked up something that somebody else hasn't finished. I will do that. It's like after years of doing this, you get to the point where you go, do your fucking job. But no, this is your job. But you were doing this. No, I did that. Now you are doing this. Did doing. But I want to pass him to you. Do it yourself. I will talk to somebody else. Have fun. They're going to talk to me, and I'm going to shout at you. Why are you going to shout at me? Well, there are reasons. TK just has to deal with customers, don't you, TK?
And advisors.
Yeah, but advisors you can insult.
Not as easily as you think.
Oh, no. Yeah, we do. It's all right, TK, how's your week?
We have rules and standards in place.
Yeah, so do we, but we still insult the brokers.
It's too easy sometimes. Week hasn't been too bad. I have been doing some story crafting. I have been doing
sleeping.
some website updating. I've not
Sleeping.
been doing anywhere near enough sleeping. Especially if you read the monitors on the CPAP and it's going, hey, well, that sleep you're supposed to be getting, where is it?
Yes, the daft thing is, it's like, I will now do something. Oh, bedtime. Oh, my brain.
All of the thoughts.
This is the dumb situation. It's like, if you want to go to bed, just turn on YouTube, sit in your chair and go, I am going to watch something interesting.
Well, you see, I think it's physical exhaustion takes over. And the body goes, no, we are tired. We are shutting down. But the brain's going, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And then, bedtime o'clock. And then it's like,
They swap around.
yeah, the body's gone, okay, we've recovered a little bit of energy. What do you want to do, brain? Brain goes, all of the things. And the clock says, you should be in bed, right?
Yeah.
And the brain's going, should and are, they are not the same, clock. Watch me as I now speed run this entire Olympic marathon in 3 seconds. Because you ain't sleeping till it's done. Yeah, it's no fun. It's not quite what you'd call insomnia. Because insomnia is when you're trying to sleep and you can't.
Yes, that's correct, yes.
Whereas I can't even get to the start of trying.
And it's coming up to October, so I should be getting my yearly bout of it soon.
Oh,
So
fun
these
day!
two are going to be locked out of the house at some point, and it's going to be a case of learn to fucking sleep.
Literally,
Yeah,
I've
'cause,
had it.
Locking us out the house is really going to help with that.
Indeed.
It will. It'll mean you don't have to hear me snore.
I've had
so
it
clearly you
4
can sleep
years
better.
running now. It's literally around October, November time. My body goes, hey, we've forgotten how to turn off. And it's like, my God, I am Edward Norton in Fight Club.
Dear
So, yeah.
me.
Whereas for me, it's my brain is going, hey, mentally, you've got about 60 tabs open. Do you want to look at them all at once?
That's about right. That's in real life as well, by the way.
Yes. Yes, I mean, even...
he is someone who I will come up to the computer of and go, I'm just gonna turn this shit off for you. TK goes, no, I'm using that. What, all 60? No, you
Yes.
are not.
am too.
Ah, fucking not. Your computer will thank you.
How did we survive without internet browser tabs before?
I had multiple
Books.
browsers open. It took me ages to get into tabs because I was so used to the quick Alt tab.
Yeah.
But
What,
now
for
I've
new window.
between windows.
Oh.
Now I've learned Control Tab and Shift Control Tab. It does the same job. I'm happy. Tabs are fine.
God, the early days when it was Netscape Navigator.
Netscape
Yeah.
Navigator
And it would take
3.0.
10 minutes to open a window.
Hey, Fefik, hello.
And then somebody would put like a really powerful JPEG on the site. Load.
I
Dial-up.
like how it says really powerful JPEG. No, it was just a JPEG.
It was just
Yeah,
JPEG.
just
Yeah,
a
but
Just a JPEG.
200-300K
Yeah.
on your 56K modem.
And then somebody went, I'm going to put an animated GIF on there.
And we went, Dynafire.
No, the best ones is a tiny little bit on the website which basically had the sound that played once the web page loaded.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
and there's
And
that
at, the
was
bottom
smart.
at the bottom of every single website ever
Was the counter.
was the hit counter.
the hit
Yeah.
counter
See-
and the work in progress sign. Yeah,
So you can see how many times people had visited the site or pressed F5.
that's our age show.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
it then for the week.
yeah.
Nothing else.
Well, we saw The Lion King, but like you said, we're going to talk about that in Done and Dusted.
Yes.
Sunday was spent getting some automation featured for Public Stations.
Ooh.
So it
what
will-
have you done?
Well, I updated the backlog to Trello.
Yes.
Well, I've now got some automation installed that when I move cards between the lists on Trello, it will automatically post it to the Pop of the Station's Twitter feed.
Ooh.
Yeah, so people can actually keep an eye on me doing the website. As I
So he
spam
can go.
Twitter.
He can go. Look, proof. I actually update the website. Not
least-
fall asleep in front of my PC. Honest.
Or look, I'm doing things behind the scenes. You won't see it live on the website yet, but things are progressing.
Oh dear.
But yeah, I'm currently enjoying the 14-day free trial, and then it goes. You can
Paid.
have a nice free account, which is quite limited, or you can start giving us about 30 quid a month. And I'm like, well, that ain't happening, Sonny Jim. So I've now got to work out 5 automations, which 5 I want to keep out of the kind of 15 that I would use to fully do the site.
Oh well.
But that's all fun and games. But yes,
Yeah.
and played some games with Shades as well. That was nice fun.
Mm.
I enjoy gaming with Shades. We did lots of Overcooked and some Escape Simulator.
Oh, yes. Yes. That game.
Yes, which you now own.
I do. Yes, I now own it because it was cheap.
Yes, and it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And the market is amazing. The Steam Workshop. So many things.
Context was very important there. The market is amazing, and I'm sat there going, the game has a market.
No, it's Steam Workshop. I meant Workshop, not market. But
Yes.
either or. Anyway, music time.
Oh.
And we have a little bit of Jake Aldridge tonight, I think.
Hey.
For a song we haven't played this year. And it is called Down.
Oh.
So enjoy Down by Jake Aldridge.
Or if you're easy on the eye, or a pain in the backside. If your heart is made of gold, then my hand is yours to hold. I'm down for the underdogs all around, up against the odds. And now, feeling brushed aside, getting overlooked, underutilized. I'm down for the ridicule, turning out a little insecure. And now, feeling scrutinized, getting overworked, being undermined. I'm down for you now. Down for you now.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
This is your content now.
And the room code is XPWH.
Yep, we are back, and it is Quiplash time.
Hey!
Everybody sing along to the song badly.
There is no word. You can't sing along to this.
Hence the badly.
So we've got Snow's Destiny, Biohazard X9, who's still choosing his character, and Theft. Oh, Otterbear. Biohazard is going, what to pick, what to pick. Hey, there we go. Oh, and Charleston.
We have a full house.
Yeah.
If you want to join the audience, you can do
Yes.
by entering the room code XPWH at jackbox.tv.
How's the volume? Are we loud? Is
Yeah.
the game too loud? How are we sounding, everyone?
Are we loud?
And we got an audience member as well.
Hello, audience.
All right, let's start.
All right.
Oh, we did have an audience member.
Bye.
Bye, audience.
I didn't even know you could do that, but okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Bye.
Bye.
Hope to see you again soon. Right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. That's what I've just said.
TK's job's been replaced already.
Quiplash.
Well, howdy do. It's Quiplash 3, the college years.
Oh, God.
I'm Schmitty, but my friends call me, and then hang up. It's very annoying. Oh, and if you're not in the game, you can still kind of be in the game. Just punch in the room code and join the audience.
Yeah.
Don't punch the room. Good little hose.
And now,
Punch
round
Eddie,
one.
it hurts less.
2 prompts will show
He's
up on your
squishy.
device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Never gets fixed.
No.
Oh, interesting ones. Duke Nukem is harsh in this one.
Well, I'm away for the round that I'm not going to do well in because that's how Quiplash rolls. So for those people who are regulars, you pretty much know what the situation is right now. For those people who may be new, everyone is desperately trying to get their answers in before TK, because TK is the person who writes novels. He sees things like word limit and unfortunately reads that as word target. So therefore, you get very, very long sentences, often with spelling and grammar done. Oh, people are desperately jumping in. Meanwhile, Hedgie is just crazy. Captain Ears. Oh, Charleston versus TK. Oh, TK.
Don't stop.
Ah.
Use a safety clip if you stop.
You're at 10 seconds,
Oh, you have to
TK.
use a safety quip.
Safety quip.
Oh.
All that hard work.
Oh.
There we go.
I had to sacrifice a
Your
character.
entire lives have led to this moment.
I needed
Mo.
I needed 46. I only had 45.
Oh.
Let's set it off with... My trap is fiendishly simple, Mr. Bond.
I will
Once
start.
I pull this lever, the floor will become blank.
Yes, so
My
I...
trap is fiendishly simple,
He's
Mr.
deaf.
Bond.
He's fucking
That's
deaf.
Once I pull this lever, the floor will become symbolic of all your dreams being destroyed or covered in alligators.
I would say TK can go next, but I'm fairly sure you're going to talk over him as well.
Symbolism in a Bond film. Good grief.
Oh,
50-50.
50-50. TK getting hammered by a
And
safety
next.
quip. Oh,
You know you're rich when you have a room just
oh,
for
Hedgie's let me
blank.
go now. Okay. You have an you know when you're rich when you have a room just for all the
Okay,
money you've
choose your
stolen. Or naked Hedgiesaurus. So you know you're rich when you have a room just for all the money you've stolen.
Am I being
naked
rented or am I
Hedgiesaurus.
being bought?
Hey, Xavier, guess
Yes.
what? We're rich. Because we have a room just for naked Hedgiesaurus.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any of this money.
No, you never will.
We're rich, not you.
A terrible last name if
Go on,
your
TK.
first name is Dick.
So, a terrible last name if your first name is Dick is
Now
either
it's time to
fungus
vote for your favorite.
or chopped.
Head.
Head.
God damn it, guys.
Too
Head.
easy.
And it would have won instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Or cheese.
Yeah. Oh, it's nobody can decide.
Or
It's
slicer.
We're playing split the
here
room,
we have-
clearly.
I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to blank.
Hedgie's
So,
turn.
I didn't come here to make friends. I came
And
here
now,
to
pick
check
your
out the
favorite.
free buffet. Or I came here to alienate people.
Let's see. Is it for free food? No.
It's a tie again!
No, we are playing split the room. God damn it, people.
And we're playing it well.
Very well.
Dishwashers don't have windows. What are they hiding?
Dishwashers don't have windows. What are they hiding? They're actually Linux.
All right, people. it's
What
voting
happens
time.
to the leftover food on the plate or their dirty insides?
Wrong spelling leaf there.
What happens to the leftover food on the plate, TK? Why? Yeah, why?
I had to sacrifice
Wah.
that tea, otherwise you'd end up with plat.
He's become a YouTuber. Why?
And their dirty insides wins it.
TK's really a VTuber.
Let's
He's
keep it
going,
going.
wah!
Under a full moon, a small number of people turn into
Naked Hedgiesaurus,
blank.
naked Hedgiesaurus, naked Hedgiesaurus.
Under a full
Time
moon,
to pick the
a
one you
small
like
number
best.
of people turn into werewolves or werebears. Horny werebears.
Werebears, that's a soft toy brand from the early 80s, 90s.
Care Bears, that's Care Bears.
No, Werebears.
Yeah.
Another tie. Werebears with teddy bears, and you
Let's
can
see
turn
how
the
they
paws
handle
inside out and they look evil.
A
Yeah.
rejected fairy tale
I-
title.
I still
Jack
refute
and the
you with
Giant
Care Bears.
Blank.
No, werebears were a thing.
A
Hedgie.
rejected fairy tale title.
Decisions,
Jack and the Giant
decisions.
Jill.
Choose your favorite.
Or Jack and the Giant College Loan.
Depends on what you're into, to be fair.
In all fairness, did Jack ever go to college?
No, Jack worked from home.
Yes. Well, he should have gone to college because he sold a cow for 5 magic beans. Another tie!
We are splitting the room tonight.
Yeah.
We are in the wrong game.
We are
Next
not
up.
going to be playing Split the Room because we're
A
not going to be
name
good at that
for a
one.
Camel dance troupe.
A good name for a camel dance troupe. 3 humps, not
Now
2,
it gets
or the
real.
Humpties.
Pick your favorite.
Or Hump Days.
Should have been the Humphreys.
Humphreys, yeah. 3-star. No.
Or the Wednesdays.
The Wednesdays.
Yeah, for the hump days.
And it's another tie!
Are people looking at everyone else's answers somehow?
Round one.
That
is
person in
done,
the
but
audience is
not
feeding
forgotten.
them.
Let's check the scoreboard.
I mean, I know we don't often get Quiplashes, but this is the
Wow.
game of 50-50.
See. Wow. Oh my word.
This is where the points happen.
Points
Ready for
matter.
round two?
All right.
I hope so, because it's ready for you. Some of the prompts are a bit crazy, so the points are done.
A duck. The points are duck, guys.
Ducks. The points of ducks.
It's slowly getting less and less.
Yeah. Yay. Yay.
Ha! I'm in first this time. So, to you, Mr. Xavier. Come on, Xavier, stop writing your novel.
No, I'm trying to wait for my brain to engage. It's like, oh, it's a question.
Right. So, Captain Ears is the only staff member still left in the fight.
That's fine. He's got 30 seconds. It's not like everyone else has gotten in before him.
Wow. Captain Ears is in, so now it's Snow's Destiny.
Beth and Charleston.
Charleston.
Oh.
That's it. Charleston's in. Snow's Destiny's in.
Yay.
It's a full house.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so ready for this next.
For this next, not even part.
Wow. It's cutting off early
And
today.
going
Jesus.
first is. Euclid's smartest invention was geometry. His stupidest invention was blank.
Okay, I'll go first then. Euclid's
Make your
smartest
vote
invention was geometry. His stupidest invention was the hole in polos. I'm fairly sure Euclid didn't invent that. Or long division, because F that shit.
Euclid's stupidest invention, spelling his name like Euclid.
Back in the Greek era.
Hey, we finally got a winner. 67%.
Points.
Mr. Xavier
And
wins
next
it.
is a code name a nervous spy would give himself on his first mission.
So a code name a nervous spy would give himself
All
on his
right,
first
choose
mission.
your favorite.
Nerve twitch or big noddy.
Yeah, some of these things are not prompting me
Big
at all.
noddy is the ultimate yes man.
Big noddy is what happens when you take Noddy
Oh,
and
it's
Biggins
a tie again.
and smush them together.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going back to the ties.
Okay,
now.
what's next? Something you never want to hear shouted from a restaurant kitchen.
As a former kitchen porter,
Go on then.
something you should never want to hear shouted from a
Okay,
restaurant
everybody,
kitchen.
pick your favorite quip.
Cockroaches for table 2. Or, I said kill the lobster first.
No. Is this your pube? Or, does that look like vomit to you?
Is this supposed to taste like that?
Yeah.
And I said kill the lobster first by Captain Ears wins 67%.
Next we have the secret word or words to enter this
Trains.
player's bedroom.
It's not secret. Long live the Queen. Wow, you
Okay.
guys.
The secret word or words to enter TK Tiger's bedroom. Long live the Queen or I have the tail. This doesn't require a belt.
That doesn't require a belt.
This.
That. I don't even think TK would open his door to God Long Live the Queen. I feel that may be a quick safety quip. Oh no!
Oh, it's a tie again. Wow. Ridiculous amount of ties.
And just so long as you all realise that I am the queen
Renaissance
in
of
that
2030
scenario.
will be defined by a resurgence of blank.
Who's reading this?
The Renaissance of
All right,
2030
vote for
will be
the one you
defined
like
by a
best.
resurgence of non-rechargeable AA batteries. No, we've still got them. Or baked beans. No, we've still got them. So I feel neither of those are going to do a resurgence because they're still here.
In all fairness,
Texas Instruments, Big Track.
we're still only in 2022. There is 8 years to go before then.
We're assuming
Oh,
that
there's
they'll
another tie.
disappear. I'm fairly sure they won't. I mean,
Moving right along.
5-star would have been a
What
good
do
one.
mannequins do when the department store closes?
TK.
So, what do mannequins do when the
Now,
department
pick
store
your favorite.
closes? They change sizes on the jeans, or they watch 80s films.
No, change sizes on the jeans is the fucking staff. We all know it.
Remove the pockets from female clothing.
Fucking staff.
Oh, it's a safety grip. And it's a tie again. Oh my god.
Xavier getting blasted by a safety quip.
Let's see the next one.
Seems to be standard.
Blank clubs are the new book clubs.
S&M clubs, BDM clubs, hobby podcast. Wow,
Now
guys,
it's
come
time to
on.
Clubs. Doki Doki Literature.
So,
Just more
either
like
hobbyist
Suicide
podcasts, clubs are the new book clubs, or computer clubs are the new book clubs. Either way, it's going to be a tie.
yeah.
Poetry. Oh, the hobbyist podcast.
The safety quip wins at half points.
it. Wow.
All right, check this out. What the creepy doll in the antique store is trying to tell you with its eyes.
Save me from this scary woman. So, what the creepy doll in the antique store is trying
Time
to tell
pick
you with
the
its
one you
eyes.
like best.
I'm worth a fortune on Antiques Roadshow. Yeah, doubt that. Daddy, have you come to rescue me? Hedgie, get out.
What makes you think that's mine?
you come to rescue me?
What makes me think that's yours? Oh, I don't know.
Because it's yours.
Yay! Daddy wins.
Yeah. All of our listeners, watchers, I am ashamed of
All
you
right,
for
let's
doing
put a
that.
cap
I really am.
on 2 and see those scores.
Score.
Score.
Daddy,
Let's
have you come
see.
to give me points?
Yay, Captain Ears is me is winning.
All right, so we know what we need to do next.
And now,
Destroy him.
Quiplash. And behold, a final round to end all rounds. Each of you will be sent a prompt that requires 3 separate responses.
Ooh.
Make me proud.
That's 3 separate responses, not one response split into 3.
Well, no, I've done that before and it works.
Ooh. That sounds interesting.
They set the bar high for my one. They really fucking did. Jesus Christ. My fucking question's a goddamn meme already. Fucking hell. Well, we're back to the game of who can get in before TK. Not the pub game, or the club game, but the Quiplash game. And TK's in!
Before Captain Ears, Biohazard, and Charleston.
Yeah, I think it was first round that just destroyed you, because you went target, not fucking limit.
I was one over the limit.
Oh, and Hedgie is still typing at 30
Still
seconds.
30 seconds. In your own time.
He's rewriting
in your own
sentences.
time. Oh
He's
my
deleting
God,
content.
I think we're gonna die.
He's realised he doesn't have enough letter character limit.
Oh no, it's only 30 characters.
Let's take a peek.
Let's see if it was spelt correctly then, shall
3
we?
things your body does when you meet the love of your life.
So 3 things your body does when you meet the love of your life is freeze, stare, and get huge bulge, or sweat, shake, and
All right,
eject
choose
the
your
spine.
Mortal Kombat!
No, that's not ejecting the spine. That's having spine removed.
No, yeah, it's having spine ejected.
Yes.
Yeah. So, TK, which of these happened to you? Well,
The one I voted
no.
for.
And Biohazard X9 wins that one.
It wasn't a draw.
Be positive. Name 3 things you're looking forward to.
Oh, so let's be positive. Name 3 things you're looking forward to. The weekend, the end of time, the sweet release of death,
So several
Or-
bands there.
Christmas, holidays, achieving grey muzzle status.
Are you over 30? Congratulations, you're a grey muzzle.
Hello, Charleston's answer.
And Christmas holidays and achieving grey muzzle status wins it. Because we know to go grey
So
is
you
only the way.
totally read the Bible.
Run,
huh?
guys,
Then
run.
name 3 characters
Ooh.
from it.
So,
Saviour.
you've totally read the Bible. Then name 3 characters from it. Cain, Adam, Elvis,
Here's
guys.
the fun part. Pick your
Father,
favorite
Son, Holy Ghost.
Oh, so Sonic Shadow Silver. I get it, yes.
Amy, Rose, and Rouge.
Tits, bigger tits, smaller tits. And the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost win it.
I'd like to point out, same answer, 3
super
separate answers.
Luxury services only available at the finest of hotels.
So, 3 super luxury services only available at the finest hotels: are strippers, hookers, and sex toys, a human footstool, a personal butt wiper,
All right,
and
people,
someone to
it's
eat the
voting
grapefruit.
time.
So basically, that's the one on the left, which has been translated to the one on the right. Clearly, argue me wrong.
I wouldn't call a grapefruit a sex toy.
No,
You wouldn't call it a sex toy, however.
but you're having someone else to eat it.
And Captain Ears wins it with 67 points.
He's looking for a strong win here.
That's it.
I
So
can't believe we made it.
I think
Let's see
you've
the
won.
final score.
score.
Yes.
The final score is just the one.
Hey!
Fix,
Captain Ears wins.
fix, and you get squished.
And he died. He the dead.
You squished. Serves you right.
And the highest percentage we got was an 83.
With probably
Another
Another
83.
83.
and all the money is still.
Oh god. What was
Yeah,
this
no
game?
Quiplashes. None at all.
Virtually nothing that wasn't a tie.
Yeah.
I mean, what's up with that?
I don't know. We don't. I know occasionally when we have equal numbers, we can have it where there's ties on a regular basis. But normally that's when there's like 4 of us or 6 of us.
Yeah.
Not a full row.
Anyway, let's go back to the main camera while I set up another game.
Hey.
Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed.
So
dancing.
yes, that was an interesting game of Quiplash. That was probably the
That was an interesting game of Split the Room.
yeah. I think it was probably the lowest scoring game we've ever played.
I think so, yeah.
Wow. It was
Right.
like, yeah, not even my score, which I think was not even 8,000. I think it was even smaller than that.
Anyways, DD 10 score. Right, so... Right, we have plenty of people, so let's not do a blather around. So, what do people want? We've got choices like the wheel. We're not going to be doing the...
Racketeering?
No, I'm not going to say we're not going to do bracketeering. I was going to say we're not going to do the trivia murder party.
Okay.
Trivia murder death kill. Yep.
So we have...
Or the lesser known murder death kill too.
Yep. We got blather round, but that only supports 6 people, not 8.
Quiplash.
Ottoman says Quiplash.
Yep.
I'm going to go for another game of Quiplash. People want to do another game of Quiplash.
This is why I've said put your votes in for the next game now.
Yes. Wheel of Thing.
That sounds like Quiplash.
The
to me.
Wheel of Incredible Proportions.
Quiplash 2.
Quiplash 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going retro.
we're now going back through the eons. Okay, I feel a Quiplash, so potentially a Quiplash. But let's see what
Another
Charleston's going to
Quiplash.
say. It's going to be random.
Put your votes in the comments on the stream.
I'm somewhat tempted
we've
for the
got
wheel
2
one.
votes for Quiplash, 2 votes for the wheel.
Well, we got 1 vote for Quiplash and 1 for Quiplash 2.
Oh.
TK's being pedantic.
Q2 is a different ending. Yes, it doesn't have the Thriplash.
Yes, Thriplash was the.
So we've got 2 votes
3.
for the wheel. Ottoman is typing again.
Well,
Quiplash 2 is okay.
Okay, so we've got 2 Quiplash 2 votes and 2 wheels. That means somebody's got to cast the deciding vote.
Oh, Xavier. Out of the 2 options there, which one would you rather play?
I feel let's go back in time for a Quiplash 2 because that's been brought up a couple of times.
So,
on
Hedge,
shows.
what would you rather play?
Oh.
Well, actually,
Well,
he
I
doesn't
voted
get a
for
vote
the
because he
wheel,
voted
'cause
for
I-
wheel.
Oh, yeah, you've already voted
Yeah,
for the wheel.
Yes.
we're not giving him a second vote. This is not American politics.
That is
Fuck
true.
off.
So if I was to vote for the wheel, that would knock it back to
Yeah, then
tie.
that'd be a brilliant problem,
Oh,
won't
God,
we?
yeah.
Shelton says, you're a cutie.
You're a
Then
kid.
we'd have to use some internet dice roll to decide.
Yeah,
Or just let Google
that's
flip
a
a
Or
coin.
fix.
Google could toss a coin for us.
Yes.
Okay,
But no.
Google, toss a coin.
It was heads.
There we, go.
didn't assign
Excellent.
anything.
You said we'll get Google to toss a coin.
Yeah.
So we did.
So we got Google to toss a coin.
Okay.
Everyone who's listening is now going, fuck's sake, my
Yeah.
Google devices.
Okay, well, we should do it again, but this time we'll assign something.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just loading up Quiplash 2.
We're
Okay.
filling whilst TK because
Oh, okay.
it could be worse. It could be, hey Siri, order porn.
How do you order porn?
Well, what you do is you go to the internet and you.
No, because you don't say that. You say, Alexa, put a big black dildo in my shopping basket.
What site?
That's Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the Amazon Alexa.
This is why
No, it's Amazon Echo.
Yeah, but you
call
carry on
it
with
you
Alexa.
call it Echo. You don't sit there and call it Echo because that would be really fucking Echo. And Echo comes in and goes, "What?"
You can actually get it to trigger on Echo.
God, fuck off, no.
Its default is Alexa. But
Echo.
Yeah, if you live with someone called Alexa, you should probably go, will you shut up?
Okay,
no,
Google.
if you live with someone called Alexa, you get a Google system.
Are you better than Alexa?
No, she stopped listening to you.
Okay, Google.
And she won't answer you anyway.
Fuck you.
Oi!
Sorry if I upset you. If you want to send feedback, say, okay, send feedback.
We can send feedback. Wow, that's dangerous. That is.
Only for you.
Oh dear Google, your YouTube system is shit. By the way.
It's not the right part of Google.
Ottoman says, I'll be playing, gentlemen.
No, we're not playing Gentlemen. We're going to be playing Quiplash 2.
It's just stored on a different party pack, and I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I'm filling for the monkey who's pushing the buttons.
The buttons are pushed. Let the
Really?
jingle begin.
There we go.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
This is taking me back.
Wow. So, if you want to get in, you need to enter the room code HITI. H-I-T-I. HITI.
Whoa.
So, go to
Of course,
Jackbox TV.
you just get assigned your icon. You didn't really choose
Yeah,
it
you
this
don't
time.
get picked. Quality of life changes.
Yes.
This is a lot louder than the previous one.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
and volume.
Volume.
Whoa. Okay, are we ready to go?
Probably. I'll have to leave that there for the minutes.
All right.
And let's
An
begin.
audience member, are they going to stay this time?
Yes.
Shall it stay or
it's me.
shall I go?
Schmitty's my name. Quiplash is my game. And
God,
it's
I
your
feel
game,
old.
assuming you paid for it. You know, it's not too often I see a group like this, thankfully. Remember, anyone who's not quipping can still affect the game by joining the audience.
Hello, Joseph Eggs, who's joined in.
Hooray!
Here's round one. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and
Ooh.
everyone votes on the winner. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
We've not really had too many memes in Quiplash, really. I think the variety
Oh,
of
these buttons are
games-
huge.
Yes!
While
No-
the
no
players
target
enter their
number
Oh,
as
it's the
well,
audience
guys.
play along.
can try the audience
Hey.
play along on their
The
devices.
Skittle flavour that just missed the cut.
Blue. Halt.
If you're wondering why I'm quiet, typing. I'm typing a lot for some strange reason.
Hey! YouTube water. Oh, money.
I'm in.
Wow, this tastes rich.
I can sense the audience.
Almost
Jazz.
Please don't censor the audience. The audience is having fun. Thank you.
Let's take a look. Starting things off, an idea for a really
Yay,
weird business.
I will
Rent a
start.
blank.
An idea for a really weird
Okay,
business.
voting time.
Rent a
Pick your
nan,
favorite.
rent a dick. So
So basically,
Basically hookers.
Female escort or male escort?
yeah,
Really old female escort.
Yeah,
What do
this-
they do? Coo and pinch your cheek.
well,
No,
those are
they go,
sentences.
they go around to all your friends and coo and pinch their cheeks. Oh, I haven't seen you since he was a nipper.
And everyone's like, to ignore Nan and the fact that she's dressed in, peephole bra and all that shit.
Nan wins it.
Oh, and Nan wins it 4-3.
Audience went for dick. Xavier, explain yourself.
To be honest, I was expecting the audience to go. I was expecting everyone to go for dick. So,
Moving on.
going with the crowd.
The name of a holiday you quickly make up to get out of work.
Okay. The name of a holiday
Well done,
you
your
quickly
devices.
make up to get out of work. Kids take your parents to school day or back pain celebration day.
One of these things is real.
Yeah.
Kids take your parents to school day is very real. And
Is it?
Yes, and parents use it and then go, oh shit, this is a real thing. Fuck, what now? I gotta go back to school.
What's even more fun is where you get those ones where the parent actually has to do a little presentation about their job to the class.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I work for the CIA. Now I must kill you.
Oh, and kids wins it with the audience vote.
No more ties.
Back pain celebration day is every day for me.
Next up, what's the worst way to spend leap day?
I read that as lap day to start with.
So, what's the worst way to spend leap day? Trying to find a birthday gift or at work? I don't know.
I would have said generally.
Leap day is February
hopping around-
29th.
Yes.
It's the extra day in February because
Yes.
we know how to work calendars.
We do. That's why we had the leap day.
Yeah.
And in fact, every now and again, we get to add leap seconds as well.
Yeah, we do. Well, we don't have to.
Oh, yeah, it's
Somebody
done it for
else.
us.
Atomic clocks at it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, at work wins it 4-3. I get a little bit of extra from the audience vote.
Let me guess, Saviour's checks in the post, right?
Up next, a terrible thing to say to the bouncer checking your fake ID.
So a terrible thing to say to the bouncer checking your
Load
fake
away.
ID. It's totally real on its gov. I'm not real.
The ID's real, I'm not.
Yeah. It's kind of the hello fellow kids meme, really, isn't it?
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah. That was always the way when you're trying to get into somewhere where you're supposed to be 18. It's
Which
like,
is a
I'm an adult.
5-second snippet from a half-hour show. And I'm not real. 5-2 with the audience vote.
Yeah, we're travelling back in time to where TK never wins these.
I just couldn't think of an answer for that question.
Your
Yeah,
next
some of these
is
prompts.
A really dumb name for a barber shop.
Naked Hedgesaurus.
So,
Ready,
a
set,
really dumb
vote.
name for a barbershop. Mr. Snippy's Silly Scissor Shop or Snippy Snippy Snip Snip.
I'd have gone Asda.
Wasn't the Snippy Snippy Snip Snip the camera development place?
No, that was Super Snaps.
Oh, yeah.
Sega. That'd be a really dumb name for a barbershop.
George.
Yeah.
George. We sing very well.
Now you're just being racist.
How can you be racist against barbers?
Hedgie, you'll find a way.
Barbers are people too.
Hey!
Mr. Snippy Silly Scissor Shop. Not only a tongue twister, it's also the winner.
TK fails.
Snippy's Silly Scissor Shop.
To be honest,
offer,
it's late.
A good sign your dog wears your clothes when you're not home.
So there's a good sign that the dog wears the clothes when you're not home. Is
theatre.
Community theatre, safety quip, or all hairy and ripped.
The dog or you? Because that could.
Wow, if I go to the gym,
Hey, to be honest, if you wanted a cheesy joke for this, a good sign for it. A good sign is always, humpback bridge, slippery when wet, stuff like that.
blue whale.
Yep.
Hey!
Yeah.
And all hairy and ripped.
So Hedgie went for the safety quip there.
Yeah, the safety quips on 1 and 2 are you take your life into your own hand
Next
version.
in line, the title of Rob Schneider's memoir.
Hi, everyone remember Rob Schneider.
Yes.
The title of Rob Schneider's memoir. Schneider's Life of Dyer. Who am I? No, really, who am I? Someone who's very young just wrote that one.
Rob Schneider is a carrot. Rob Schneider is
An
a
actor.
stapler.
God, it's like, here's an actor that you might know. No, I don't. I am
Everyone
only 30.
knows Rob Schneider.
No, because he won't be in a lot of current things.
And who am I? No, really, who am I? Wins it 5-2 with the audience vote.
In all fairness, that should be the title of everyone's memoir.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next on the list, if you want a really effective scarecrow, make sure it
Naked
resembles.
Hedgesaurus.
God, is this the meme?
No.
Well, that could be. If you want a really effective scarecrow, make sure it resembles Margaret Thatcher or Naked Hedgesaurus.
Yeah, guys,
Well,
you want to
someone you hate.
scare
We will
crows.
ensure that the trade unions will not be able to grow corn in this field.
And someone you hate would be scary to you. Margaret Thatcher, I'm pretty sure, did not drive away crows.
Jim. Oh no, wait, that was America.
Jim Crow, yeah.
And Margaret Thatcher takes it 4-3 with someone you hate getting the audience vote.
So, just like a general election, Margaret Thatcher wins again.
Round
That's
one.
it. Let's
Yes.
see the scores for round one.
Yes.
Not quite as speedy as in version 3. Everyone, blink and you miss it.
And I'm down in 7.
Honor Mark II is in the lead, followed by Joseph Eggs.
Woohoo! Round 2.
Round 2 is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round 1.
Oh.
Oh, we would.
Hey,
We're
there we
just
go.
waiting for the game to catch.
Wait for it to catch up, yeah.
Folks in the audience can try the audience play along while we wait for our players to finish.
Okay, I've got questions about my question.
Why?
My question could be interpreted in one of two ways.
Something pirates probably aren't very good at. Playing Quiplash. Speed dating. Well, they could certainly they certainly know how to make a hook. Kissing, hedging. Oh, I don't know.
Hurry.
Dancing.
Quit button.
Hey, have you never seen Tangled?
If you've not answered, you're gonna have to go for a safety quip, guys.
Oh! Oh no!
Internet.
Oh!
Fire hazards in.
Oh, a safety quip. I feel.
Cards on the table.
Yes.
Starting us off, a good name for a fictional town in Australia.
Any real name of a town in Australia.
Okay,
That's a
vote
good
for your
name.
favorite.
So a good noun for a fictional town in Australia is Wallerboro. Or, oh no, spider population of 999,999 million fucking little spidery bastards. I may have ad-libbed on that.
TK's answer.
If you want a good story, ask TK about the time he got a chance to go to Australia and didn't.
Yeah, got a chance to emigrate to Australia. That was before I learned about the spiders in Australia. I don't travel internationally anymore.
Dear me.
You don't travel. And
Wallerboro.
Wallerboro gets it 6-1 with the audience favourite. Well done.
Next prompt. How the view will
Oh,
finally
God.
end.
That's dating it.
Get
So,
voting.
how the view will finally end? With the whole cast blinded or with credits?
Isn't that that crappy talk show with
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg,
Yes.
The
It's basically
View.
Loose Women, but the American
Yeah.
version.
No, because loose women we tolerate. This one we
yeah,
don't.
they're more like uptight women.
Also, Wallerboro isn't a town. Wallaroo, however, is a town in Australia.
Of course it is.
That's right, it was a fake one.
It's like Alice Springs. That's a real one as well.
Does she?
Yeah. And with credits wins it 4-3, with the whole cast blinded getting the audience vote.
It's the vote we really wanted, though.
And next, what Zayn from One Direction.
Oh
will be
my
doing
God,
when
we're
he's 40.
dating this game.
Wow, so what Zayn from
Oh,
One Direction will be
Jesus.
doing now he's 40,
So now,
so he's wishing he was as famous as Macaulay Culkin.
which is actually quite
or
famous,
When can I come back home?
there are people watching this going, "Who's One Direction?" That's how bad this is,
What's One
guys.
Direction?
Yeah. The worst one is, "Who's Macaulay Culkin?" In which case, it's like, no.
I see, I know him.
Oh dear.
So, and wishing he was as famous as Macaulay Culkin by me wins it 6-1 with the audience vote.
Yum 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 yum.
Nom nom nommy points.
Yes.
Next one, the name of a conference where internet trolls gather.
4chan!
TwitchCon, isn't it?
It's voting time.
So the name of a conference where internet trolls gather. Dashcon. Oh, wait. The Bridge of Goats.
No, I'm fairly sure it's TwitchCon.
TwitchCon.
Yeah, it's literally TwitchCon. They're the biggest gathering of internet trolls. Oh, the drama! For fuck's sake! TK's being very quiet over there.
Yeah, it's because I wrote Dashcon.
Oh, it's a tie. Who's going to break
And the
it?
Bridge of Goats
Bridge
gets
of
it.
Goats gets it with the audience vote. Well done, Otter Mark II.
I mean, Sodom and Gomorrah would have been also been acceptable.
The worst thing to wake up and find sitting.
Oh,
Naked
God.
Edgesaurus, Naked Edgesaurus, Naked Edgesaurus. Yay!
A grinning naked Edgesaurus, no less.
Both of these answers are going to get us.
Gear begging for walkies.
But both of these answers are going to get us blocked in certain countries, by the way.
To be fair, I wouldn't be sat on your chest while
Yes,
doing that.
only certain countries,
Yes.
I'd be
not
sat,
all.
I'd be sat next to the bed pouring at it.
Yeah, do you want to know how annoying it is to listen to TK going, but this is blocked in certain countries? It is that annoying.
It's annoying being blocked in certain countries.
Oh, it's a tie. Who breaks it?
Naked
It's the
Edgesaurus.
audience with a grinning Naked Edgesaurus. I do not grin. I smirk.
The memes.
But he is naked and on your chest.
Next on deck.
What's
Good
Edgesaurus?
sign that you
Um,
accidentally married a duck.
So whilst this is going on, basically a meme
Ready,
from one of
set,
our previous
go.
things is Hedgie as an answer, and then it was Naked Hedgie, and then because all things are dinosaur with Hedgie, Naked Hedgesaurus.
Okay, so a good sign that you accidentally married a duck. Bread's all gone, or there are eggs in the bedroom.
I'm fairly sure the second one's a lie.
What, ducks don't lay eggs?
Well, the first one just sends you cracking mad.
Hey!
It's like if there's eggs in the bedroom, yeah.
Eggs on quackers.
Oh, bread's all gone, and
3-2.
4-3, and there are eggs in the bedroom gets the audience vote.
You shouldn't be feeding ducks bread.
It's bad for them.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop them eating it though, does it?
And next is a lame thing to say before your big drag race.
Anything. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
So, a lame thing to say before your big drag race. Brum, brum, brum! Or, it's all down to my large rear.
This works on if it's a drag race with your dragster or RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, there are a lot of interpretations for Drag Race now.
Oh, it's a tie. Who breaks it?
Brum.
And the audience breaks it with brum, brum, brum!
Hedgie using his character limit there.
Yes, yes.
Well, Xavier, you're cheating then, because we're looking over Hedgie's shoulder.
No. You've got to remember, I am answering silly answers.
Okay.
Otterdom. Otterdom? What's the 13th month would be called? Otterdom, whatever month. Sorry, guys, it's called Steve. Clearly, you do not pay attention to the calendar.
Decky Wecky Sember.
No, it's Steve.
I just call it spare temper.
Spare
Spare
temper.
timber.
Spare temper. Extra much. Extra much.
Never march.
Extra December.
There we go.
Extrary. Oh, Otterdom wins it 4-3. The audience vote going to whatever month.
And that's it. So, round
Yes.
Round
2.
2 is no more. Let's
It
see
is.
the damage.
Yeah. How are we doing?
Oh, it's a reasonable
Oh,
spread.
Joseph Eggs in first place,
A reasonable spread and a lot of movement.
followed by Ottomark 2 and then me.
It's round 3.
Destroy
the
Hedgie.
last lash. I've got one prompt left.
can't win
and
two in a
you're
row.
all getting it.
Acrolash.
Oh, God.
Pay attention to your device.
Make up the
I
full
forgot
name
this.
for this acronym.
Yes.
So, come up with a full name for this acronym. So basically, words that start with R, OK. Ideally, you are looking for something that makes sense or not make sense, but basically a full name for this acronym, R, OK. No Quiplash is available this time. You are going to have to think of originality. Or not, you can just rip it from the internet, everyone else does. The memories of Quiplash 2.
I hate this. ROK. What the fuck can you do with ROK?
A lot, apparently. I mean, this was one of the great changes we enjoyed with 3 until we realised 3 was fucking stalking us and basically came up with questions that was like, hey, we're calling you out. And it's like,
Oh,
stop
God.
it. Oh, 6,
Oh,
5,
it's
4,
just-
3.
Oh, Ottomark
Oh.
2 just got
I
in.
had nothing for this one.
Let's see those quips. In this round, you've got 3 medals to give to your 3 favorite quips: gold, silver, and bronze. Choose wisely.
Okay.
Gold, silver, bronze,
So,
guys.
ROK. Ravens overtaking KKK. Reality often kills. Riding older cars. Rocks on cola. Ring of Kaching. Rear of carp. Rock on Cody. Or rich orange KKK supporter.
Yeah, so basically it's gold for the one you like the most, the silver for the one that you don't like as much, bronze for the guy you think needs a pity vote.
Oh no, so top 3 basically.
Yeah, but it's funny.
You don't vote for the others.
Well, you say this.
I've awarded my medals.
I have also awarded all 3 medals.
If you don't put the medals in, it's not a problem. So long as
Gold,
people
silver,
have
bronze.
medals. Let us see what the breakdown is.
Brace yourselves, here come those medals.
Yes.
Bronze,
Oh, I got some
Okay,
bronze.
that's
silver.
expected.
Oh, I got silver.
and finally
Nice.
gold.
No.
Oh,
Medals down for points.
okay, so yeah. Okay.
So I'm not winning.
2,500, 3,000. Oh,
Oh, each.
Joseph, I think, is in the lead.
Who's going to do it?
It's over. Let's see the final scores.
Yes. Oh,
It's going to be Joseph Eggs.
it's Joseph Eggs, and I went back down to 7th. Started in 7th, went to 3rd, went back down to 7th.
All hairy and ripped was the top answer of the game.
Can we make a sentence out of the top answers of the game? All hairy and ripped, Wallaboro.
What a bro. All hairy and ripped.
Wishing he
was
was
as
as
famous
famous
as
as
Macaulay
So
Macaulay
Wallabro,
Culkin.
all hairy and ripped, wishing he was as famous as Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, God.
Yes, we can make a sentence out of today's top
If
answers.
there's anybody in the world named Wallabro, we need to find them.
No, we don't.
And we need to see if they're hairy and ripped.
And wishing
really
him were as
don't.
famous as Macaulay Culkin.
If anybody wants to change their name to Wallabro by deed poll, feel free.
So, you know about the feedback on OK Google?
Yes?
We may have accidentally sent feedback for Biohazard.
How do you know?
He put it in Discord
did?
chats.
The whole biohazard.
Oh.
Said feedback. Oh.
Ah, whoops.
Am I going to have to turn off Google's microphone during the stream so we can't interact with it?
No, it's
As
fun.
long as we don't say the command word, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's like, OK Google, are you having a good time?
Chat is a good time.
Oh, anytime we chat is a good time, she says. Right. Turn that noise off. And let's have a quick jingle and go back to the main camera.
All right.
In fact, we do have some done and dusted, don't we?
Apparently so.
Yes.
So we should probably play that jingle, shouldn't we? Because that would make sense.
Yes.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio review stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
I am still on this mode. I
Yes,
will be on
you
this
are.
mode. There we go.
Hello.
I was wondering when he was going to realise that.
We're no longer the game. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about Lion King in the Mayflower. So this is like the umpteenth time it's returned.
Twice.
But it's, umpteenth, because I didn't know the number.
2.
But I do have to say, this has been going for how long now? It's like fucking
25 years?
years?
It hit London in '99, I think.
Whoa.
It was on Broadway for a couple of years or so before that.
So probably around 25 years.
Hey, it's going to be going on for some.
Yeah, pretty old. And it has significantly changed. So this was something we saw in the brochure, like back at the beginning of this year. And it was like, oh yeah, never really seen it on stage. The last few ones I've seen were like Starlight Express, Cats, stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, it'll be good. So I was like, bought the tickets, got the fancy program.
Yep.
With the tote bag. The tote bag was an improvement from what I was expecting, because what I was expecting when they said a Southampton tote bag was literally a bag that just said Southampton. What we got was a Lion King branded bag.
Saying
Say
Southampton.
Southampton.
Because that's where the Mayflower be, folks.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh dear. So yeah, it was Lion King. The down bits I would say was they did try and make it a little bit panto. That was the things that I felt was a down bit.
Really?
Yeah, they never used to be in there. I think it's because it's the touring show.
What did they do?
It was like the little let's make jokes in association with where you live. So let's take a dig at Portsmouth. Let's make it. It's
God.
like I appreciate that in Panto, and I could understand that with Zazu, but no, stop it.
In all fairness, one time where they did it, it did make sense because
Yes.
it was during the "Just Can't Wait to Be King" sequence, which is a bit of a mindfuck anyway.
Yes.
So you can't really call that canon to the like the main
No.
kind of in Africa. Whole
Do they
setting.
still do the bit where they take the mick out of Beauty and the Beast?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, there's been changes because I know the original Broadway production had a lot of stuff that and hefty African influences and fantastical like puppets and
Yeah.
it was big and bold and you had
And
like
it
the
still is.
scenery. Oh yeah,
But
it
to the
certainly
gag
is.
Hedge is referring to, it is no longer "Be Our Guest."
Ah.
It is now "Let It Go."
Yeah.
Let
Oh,
it
really?
Go.
Oh, my
Yes,
God. They
that's-
do that one.
That's the "I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts."
Yes,
joke,
because in the film it's lovely. In the stage show that I saw at the Lyceum, it was "Be Our Guest." It was like, no, don't do that.
Well, you see, this is why I see the show many times. It's so you can actually see all these changes and revisions because they do work
Yeah.
to try and keep it fresh
Aha.
for the
Well, there's
for the repeat
there's-
offender.
There's things that are designed to keep it fresh. There's also decisions that are designed to try and improve the pacing, which is where I think the first thing I need to discuss. That first half, I understand why they did the second half they did the way they did. But holy fuck, when you look at the breakdown of the scenes for the first half to the second half, you go, wow, holy shit, how long I've been sat here? Whoa!
Yeah,
they,
well,
they were cramming a lot.
but so does the film.
Yeah, I know so does the film, but it's when you then see it written in paper, it's like, how are they going to extend the second half of this just to compensate for
Well,
everything?
they took all the material that was written out of the film and put it back in.
Yeah, pretty much. So in terms of the performers, I feel for whoever has to be Scar, because unfortunately you are going to be following Jeremy Irons, and it's like there are certain people who, if you've got a part, you're going to be judged. So it's like, I'm going to play Aladdin, not Aladdin, the genie from Aladdin, Disney Aladdin.
Oh,
well.
yes.
Yeah, you're going to be compared to fucking Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
But
You
that,
know?
I mean, that's the same with any stage show that's
You
based
say
on
that.
yeah.
You say that, but there are certain ones where it's like, this guy did the part, and everyone, because it's like you could say that with certain Sherlock Holmes and certain Doctor Who's. For me, Jeremy Irons basically walked in and went, "Fuck it, I am Scar. Screw all of you people," and it worked.
And do you know what's funny?
Yes.
Is that for every recording session, he was heavily smoking throughout. every line is pretty much in
Also,
between the draw of a fag.
13th word, TK.
B.
There we go.
Yeah, that's that thing. Yeah, B.
Okay.
Because it's how I got taught all of this is because he knows the fucking
Script.
script practically.
So as long as we exclude Circle of Life, because there are way too many overlapping vocals, it's a reasonably early-ish number just to make it easier for my counting.
Yeah.
There's only one actual piece of media that I know the entire script for, and that is the episode of Red Dwarf Back to Reality. That's the only thing that I know the
See,
full
for me,
script
it was
for.
The Lion King and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So, although I'm going to be a little bit sketchy on Who Framed Roger Rabbit now because I haven't seen it as much
Yeah,
recently.
James Wood as Hades. Yeah, I can't see anyone
yes.
else being Hades.
Well, no, because nobody's allowed to be
Yeah.
Hades.
give
Apparently,
it
his
time.
daughter has some sort of like pact in this or something.
Oh no, the
no.
kids loved him as it. So therefore, whenever it came up, it was like, "Oh, you're going to play Hades again." It's like, I can't disappoint the kids.
He's not allowed. Yeah,
yeah.
The kids will kill him.
Not allowed.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, in terms of the actors, they had I want to say like a French region African as Mufasa.
Mufasa was, yeah.
Slightly French.
He wasn't slightly French.
He was very
He was very French. French Africa is a thing, and yeah, it was okay.
I believe
That
that's called the
works.
Côte d'Ivoire. I believe that's what that's called.
But I mean, to me, it worked. TK likes
The
a different
Ivory
opinion.
Coast.
I was not a fan because I couldn't quite get into the song "They Live in You" with his
Yes.
accent.
The choice for older Simba I found a little bit interesting, but I think that maybe because it was like your boots just look like boots, dear, because you're slightly reflecting in the skin. You're a little bit pale as opposed to the rest of the cast. I don't want to point it out, but
Well,
I mean,
I don't think they're allowed to put children in sunbeds anymore.
no, this
Adult
wasn't
Simba.
the kid. This was adult Simba.
Oh.
Adult Simba, because we want to make Lion King on stage. Excellent. What we're going to do? We're going to get a load of buff, oiled men and women and put them on stage. But that's porn.
And you've ever
no, it
wanted
isn't.
to know why this show exists and why it's been going for so long? There's the reason.
Why do you think I've seen it so many times?
Yeah, it ain't for the fact it's Lion King.
But there was some. There was some
Hakuna
fantastic,
Matata.
yeah, there was some fantastic stuff. They have Timon and Pumbaa. So long as you can get over the stagecraft that have to be used, it's really quite fun. And the originality of some of the stagecraft, especially for Timon, was very
You mean
fun.
basically the Avenue Q style puppet?
No, I'm talking about the fact that I'm watching this and going, why are there people with brushes on their head? Oh wait, it's the savannah grass.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And then when later on there's a bunch of people who dress up as, jungle reeds for where Timon is sitting, you go, oh, that makes more sense now why the guy is actually green. And then he recognizes the fact he got assistance for being pushed up. Okay, that's cool.
And then they did a high five.
Yes.
Which was cool. Because they didn't do that until I've seen it before.
No.
He just gives a little nod, thank you.
Yes.
And after one particular scene, which I won't spoil for those who haven't seen it yet, but Timon throws a fish and Pumbaa catches it,
Yes.
and he actually caught it.
Yes.
So that got a round of applause.
I saw that, and I feel that a lot of people were not paying enough attention because suddenly the scene shifted right into what was going on. I was like, did everyone miss that catch? That's fucking impressive.
Yeah, you got the round of applause from people who knew and saw it. But I like, because usually if the catch is missed, Timon has a line. And I've seen it one or two times, and it's like, some you win, some you lose, and they carry on.
It is very fun. There are some little things, I suppose. Some of the little models that they use to run around.
Hang on. Charleston says, so the cast, there are cast whose costumes are literally props.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we effectively, it's theatre of the mind style. Even on the Broadway stage, it's theatre of the mind. Everything is either a fairly large one-piece scenery prop that's pulled on or pulled off by cast members a lot of the time, or is cast members. So you will have people being like the swaying grass, the savannah. You will have people being the animals, so the giraffes on stilts. You will have people running into the audience with fishing rods going, look, I'm a bird!
Oh,
It's
yes.
like,
The
okay.
bird on the string.
Oh, they run into the audience with that?
Yes.
I know that when we were at Lyceum, they had people as, I think,
Antelope?
buffalo that basically
Buffalo. Buffalo,
Yep.
yes, they got
In
the
the
shields.
boxes.
Oh, yeah, those were the antelopes, which was
Yes.
hilarious because
Yeah.
TK said, they're going to have a shock. And it was like,
Yeah,
like,
there's
oh,
one in the
someone come
boxes
up.
going,
Yes.
Because there was a chap in the box near us who just sat there with his feet up,
Yeah.
and he's in for a rude awakening in a minute when he gets
Yeah.
told to put your feet down.
And this isn't a case of it's a little surprise. It's a little, oh my God, that's an African singer bellowing
In your ear.
out across thing. So I don't
So
think
not
many of
only
them
do you
will
get a
mind.
restricted view, you also get somebody yelling.
And Charleston says this would be the one time that the parent would be thrilled to see their kid playing the role of a tree. No
Kind
trees.
of. No trees.
All the trees are inflatable.
Yeah.
Well,
they?
some of the trees were inflatable, some of the trees were missing, but that's leading into something else. But there was some very interesting stage work. I really liked what they did to show the drying up of the water hole.
Yep.
The effect of that, just pulling a sheet, a textured sheet,
Through a
with
hole.
a.
It's not textured, it's just blue and then lit.
Well, no, it had the silver on it.
Yeah, that's lighting.
No, there
that's
was
light.
silver. No, because the spotlight was on it. It wasn't just a one color thing. It reflected, TK. It wasn't, oh, look, light. It was reflecting.
It's multiple lights.
So they just pull it through a hole in the
Yeah,
bottom
they
of the
put it
box.
through a hole in the stage, and the
Yeah.
spotlight shrinks across it, basically.
It's a really cool effect.
How did they do Pride Rock in such a small theatre?
It was literally a mobile
Pride Rock.
tank
Yeah, Pride Rock is
on a rail.
It is. It is on a rail.
Yep.
With the rails embedded in the stage, so you don't see the rail itself. And
Except where we were sat.
Pride Rock is computer controlled.
Oh.
And so it drives itself in on stage. Because in the London show, it comes up through the floor and
Yes,
rotates.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, it still does the rotatey thing.
Yes.
But it's already full height pre-assembled and
Yeah.
drives itself in and
and
then drives itself out again when it's
cast
finished.
members have to step onto it.
And lock it in
so I'm
place.
watching the guys in the hyena costumes, and I'm going, "You fell over during rehearsal on that thing, didn't you? You surely did."
Apparently.
We're waiting.
According to behind the scenes,
Yeah.
it's actually really quite easy because it feels like you're on an escalator.
Oh,
So if you can walk up and down an escalator, you can cope with Pride Rock apparently.
Oh, okay.
I've seen people fail at escalators. Let's be honest. So it is the story. I will say there was some stuff that I was expecting that disappeared. So Morning Report wasn't there.
They take that out. Oh,
Yeah.
took that
finally.
out.
Oh, God.
They took it out of the thing that originally it was in.
Well, what's weird with it is they had Morning Report originally, the song Morning Report, which they then put into Disney film, which was
Yes.
awful. A later time I saw it, they took the song out and left it like the film, so it was
Just dialogue.
it was just dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zazu giving the Morning Report as it appeared in the film.
Yes, yes.
Now, Zazu just comes in and says "Hyenas in the Pride Lands," and the Morning Report is just gone.
Yeah. Dash away.
And I was like, "Wait, hey!"
Yeah, and they do get some of the lead cast to sing the Elton John background songs and the fancier background songs because obviously a lot of the
Elton John
cast.
background songs. You mean all of them?
No, none of them because they're all sung by the cast in the show,
Yeah, because so
except for "Can You Feel the Love Tonight," which has to be sung by the cast this
Yeah.
time. But even then, it was sung by at least the not the verse, the chorus, but the verses are sung by the cast in the film.
Yes.
What I really wished is they'd put the original version of "Can You Feel the Love Tonight," not the original one, that's Timon and Pumbaa. But they did a version of "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" which you can download. It's probably on YouTube as well. It was an early cut with slightly different lyrics, and I much prefer those lyrics to the final lyrics in the film. It's like, damn it.
So they had "Be Prepared," which is one of my favourites from the film, and that wasn't too bad either.
They had the "Be Prepared" reprise, which was cut from the original film.
Oh.
They had a reasonably large amount of dancing. which
Nowhere
I-
near as much as was in the original. Although the Hyena Inferno is still there, although it's no longer as disco as it used to be.
And then the second half, like I said, the second half felt like they were trying to fill in certain areas in order to make up for the first half. Because obviously the split is when you go from young Simba during Hakuna Matata to old Simba when he comes in on Hakuna Matata.
When he normally comes in on a vine.
Yes, but he didn't.
Yeah. I don't know if it was just the Mayflower was having issues or if they're just not doing wire work this
So
tour.
what was supposed to happen?
They're supposed to swing in.
Who
There
is?
were the older Simba.
Oh, right.
There was supposed to be a couple of things
Yeah.
where
Oh,
they
yes,
were
during
dangling.
yes, that's
During
right.
a
Yes,
Hakuna
yes.
Matata.
Including the
Yeah.
fall of Mufasa. It was a case of Mufasa. We were in the circle, so we had a view down. There were buffalo in our way. That's how.
They were buffalo in everybody's
Yeah, there was
way.
buffalo in everyone's way. Mufasa was on the ground section as the head of Scar poked over his head, and you could just about see the head of Scar as they delivered the line. And it was like, okay, I can live with this, but my God, can't you afford a small couple of steps because those shields are really big.
Yeah, and no, they couldn't have had the big couple of steps because they couldn't have had Mufasa fall the big couple of steps down in case he hurt himself.
It seems like
Does he
that's
not
the
have?
case.
Does he not have a descender?
Oh, normally there's wire work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
there's none.
Mufasa will climb up the side of the
Yes,
gorge,
yeah.
and then Scar will appear up high and throw him off, and Mufasa will fall in slow motion
Yes,
into the middle
yeah.
of the stage onto his spot. For this version, and I don't like if it was just if the theatre was having technical difficulties or if it's just not in it or what have you, but it was a flat show.
Ah.
There was no wire work at all.
Okay.
So Simba didn't leap up and grab hold of the tree branch during the stampede.
Uh-huh.
He just was kind of running there and got scooped up by Mufasa, who ran past. And then Mufasa didn't fall from a great height in the gorge. He stumbled backwards and fell over into his spot. And at the end of the film, at the end of the show, sorry, when Scar is thrown from Pride Rock,
Yes.
they did the first bit where they ran up Pride Rock and did the bit over the edge. And I thought,
Yep.
oh, have they got the wire working on the stage right working?
No.
Note for the important scene where Scar falls, they did it at ground level again.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, it was the school play version.
I think TK saying there's a technical thing. I think maybe it's an insurance thing, but basically,
I have absolutely no belief that it's an insurance thing at all.
theatre of the mind is very much in play.
Lion King, the school play version.
Yeah. But it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I will say it is an experience that you should go and see if you can get the chance.
They did actually add some effects as well. For instance, in earlier versions, with the waterfall scene, you in this particular one, you saw Simba's flashback.
Yes.
You never normally saw that. You could only hear it normally. So that was a pretty cool addition. And it's like, ooh, they've upgraded this bit. That's nice. Nearly makes up for the wire work. But no, I had a good time. It was a good show.
Yeah, it was nice. The little luxury book as well was actually quite nice. 'Cause
Program.
It wasn't just.
And Rafiki could sing.
Yes, it wasn't just this.
Oh, that's so good.
This year's
I've
one.
missed
Did
Rafiki
Rafiki
that
not
could
sing before?
There have been shows I've been to where Rafiki could not sing. Oh, she could sing. She's got the power every time.
Oh, yeah.
Just not necessarily the notes.
Yeah, there were some very good singers, I will say.
Yes, I mean, a lot of the African music is pre-recorded.
I mean, all the times that I've seen it, though, the one thing that grated me was when the actress playing Shenzi didn't do the line properly.
Because it's so high pitch.
In the film, she's played by Whoopi Goldberg.
Yep.
And they start saying, it's like, her line is, oh, that word Mufasa. I just hear it and I just shudder. And Banzai is like Mufasa. She's like, ooh, do it again. And she does it in that sultry
Mufasa,
way.
ooh.
Do it again.
Mufasa,
It's like that.
Mufasa,
That, yes. But
in
in the stage show version, every time I saw it, she was like, do it again. It's like, no, it's supposed to be sultry. It's supposed to be like giving you a mild orgasm.
They're playing with a line there because
she was certainly better. They didn't do it. They didn't do the line exactly,
but they were playing around with it.
Yeah, but she wasn't all really kind of high-pitched. Dogs are hurting themselves.
Yeah.
She was a more normal pitch, which was far more pleasurable than a lot of the Shenzis I've listened to.
Because all the Four Eyes was like, do it again. No, do it friggin' sultrily. You're supposed to be getting off on this because you're a friggin' hyena.
Although I will always give props to one version of Shenzi, which was played by Nicola Blackman.
Yes.
Because it was thanks to her I got to go backstage at the Lion King in London.
Ah, yes. Because you kept annoying your the people sitting next to you enough that they went, can we just get rid of these people?
Well, considering the people sat next to me were in my group, no.
Well, there's bound to be a limit
In
where
fact, it's thanks to me and Masani that they got to go backstage as well. So,
well, there was a point where your group ends and members of the public begin.
yes, but I was sandwiched right in the middle of our group, so the general public were quite safe. And Masani, who was next to me, was also sandwiched in the middle and quite safe from members of the public.
Who the heck was there?
Huh? It's myself, Masani, Southport, and somebody on my other side whose name I can't remember.
Ooh.
That
person is really memorable.
It's a while ago, Hedge. It's a while ago now.
I think it was the 3rd of December 2001.
I think the only hard thing is you really need to be getting in early because seats go so fucking quick. And then some of them are just so fucking expensive.
Best place to be is not front row centre stage, as most people would think, but it's actually centre stage still, but mid stalls.
Yeah.
So you're up high a little bit, so you can see the full stage. Otherwise, you miss a few of the effects.
Yes.
But you're low enough so that you can see the full effects of the stampede. Because holy shit, that stampede! When you're front row centre stage, you feel the danger.
Cool. Oh. So that was The Lion King, and that's it for tonight, episode 10.
Yeah.
10 shows in.
I know. Already.
And we're in autumn.
Yeah, we are.
Boo.
Friday was officially the first day of autumn, so we are now in pumpkin spice latte month.
Yeah, basic white bitch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Someone clip
I will embrace that.
Chase clipped it and put the clip in Discord.
Yeah.
So I'll refer back to work for this. So this shit, the whole pumpkin starback bullshit. This is the reason why we ended up losing a lot of our freebies, because they offered free coffees for, if you earned the points for walking, as you do. The coffees would carry over, as they did. People went out and got coffees that literally had the same calorific intake as a fucking full roast meal. as a health company, that, strangely enough, no longer was part of the deal.
I can't imagine why.
Especially when you actually sat there and went into work and you're sat there with like, I've got my machine coffee, it's fine. And somebody's coming in, oh, this is my second Starbucks Frappa Lappa Kappa Wappuccino. And I'm
Is
sat
that the
there
Australian
going,
version?
how much caffeine have you taken from 2 drinks? Jesus.
Not enough
yes,
is the answer to that
indeed.
question.
Trust me, the amount of sugar and caffeine in those ones, it's like, well, we could probably put you at the end of a fucking sled, whip you once, and beat Santa.
Kinky. What, you want to whip them to beat Santa? Is there some like connection going on between them?
He doesn't exist. He doesn't exist. Say it. Say it.
Never!
What these two get up to in the privacy of their own room. I say the privacy of their own room, the privacy of TK's room.
There are only 2 people I call Daddy. One's real.
Cool. I must be the fictional one.
No, you're Mummy.
Oh,
And now we're creepy.
that's because I'm a queen. Which would make you my little princess.
Yeah, it'd be all right. It'd be all right if
Oh, let it go.
it would be all right if he didn't go, "Are you my mummy?" with a fucking gas mask on and schoolboy uniform.
What's that? I can't quite hear you. I now adopt thee.
It's like
Son.
anyone who's able to talk coherently in a gas mask is cheating.
They're not wearing it right.
Yes.
Anyone who willingly puts himself into a gas mask these days. No. Anyway, we need
As
to wrap
half
up
the
the show.
internet raises their hand.
We need to
It's
wrap
like-
up
It's
the
Right,
one
you
of
have
those
one.
things you find it and go, what if I put it on?
Well,
It's one of these
breathing
ones
will
you
be
find
interesting.
it and you go, now, is this one of the old ones that are full of asbestos?
The answer being yes.
Or are these one of the more modern ones that are safe?
Anyway, we need to wrap up the show. So yes, you
How many
can-
more times can we derail him from wrapping up
You
the show?
guys join us next week. We are back at 8:30 for more
UK time.
chat,
Yeah.
more Jackbox games, and probably more completely derailments
And don't
of everything
forget-
else.
In a few weeks' time, the clocks change. And
Yes,
so
they do.
8:30 changes as well. It'll still be 8:30. It will just be 8:30 in a different place.
Yes. But you'll probably work
Yes,
that
at
out when you
8:30.
wake up and go, why has work left me 15 voicemails?
No, we gain an
That's
hour.
only you on a normal day, Hedge.
We gain an hour, so you'll be getting into work an hour early.
Oh God, I hope not. Yeah, so we will be back on next week at 8:30 on Monday. Wednesday will be TigerTails Gaming. I will be continuing on with Tunic, and then on Friday it could be anything because
Hey!
TK seems to be suggesting more different ideas again.
No, I was just saying Soul Calibur.
Oh, it's still Soul Calibur. Okay.
Because you haven't bought Escape Sim yet, have you? I'll take that as a no.
It's
Let me
cheap.
check
It's like
my emails.
$8.99 now.
it's been
Yeah, that's why I bought it, because it was like, it's now really cheap. And I was like, cool.
It's been an hour and a half. I can't remember what I did whilst I was waiting for the show to go.
But anyway, we'll do that while we're off
Yes.
air. We can actually, we've got to like shut down so
Yes.
people can go and get coffee.
Yes, because
Coffee
coffee
at
just
this
before
time
bed.
of night. Are
Exactly.
you fucking insane?
Yeah, it's called rolling the dice of will I fall asleep and sleep harder with the caffeine, or will I accidentally stay awake and body refuses to go? It's that kind of like Russian roulette, but with coffee.
I'm fairly sure I did buy it.
Oof. Anyway, Teeks, we did shut down.
So it is a good night from the Hedgington.
Good night, everybody.
It is a good night from the Xavier.
Ah, God damn it, Hedge. Yes, I did buy it. So ha!
Right, say good night already.
Good night already.
Hey.
It's a good night from Charleston, who says that restaurants offer coffee late at night.
Yes, they do.
And it's a good night for myself, TK, who doesn't drink coffee. Mostly because it's disgusting, and also because it will give me kidney stones. So I find there's 2 good reasons to not drink
The
coffee.
fact that he put disgusting over the kidney stones.
Yeah, well, kidney stones are unpleasant, but coffee is more unpleasant.
Good Lord. Coffee's the greatest beverage ever discovered in human history.
After tea.
After tea.
Yes. But on that
Anyway,
note,
right.
Left.
We're gonna shut down now and let you guys get back to what you normally do on
They've
your
already left.
daily
We can
lives.
fill for another hour.
night, night, everybody.
Yes.
Night,
Night.
night.
Awkward wave. Keep with the awkward wave. I haven't done the transition yet.
I'm
Enjoy your
ignoring the
awkward
pair of
wave.
you. I'm ignoring the pair of you.